Hello everyone, how are you? How are you doing? I've got my lounge clothing on. It's quite late here. It's quite late here in the UK, but I'm free, so I thought I'd come and keep you guys company. And I hope you are all well. If you're new to my channel, I am an intuitive empath. I am an intuitive, and I use tools. And occasionally, I do come live where I fiddle about with the lighting and screen. So this is something, I haven't got a team of people around me. So yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, sorry. So yeah, this is where I fiddle around with the screen all the time. So thank you for coming. And so if you're new to my channel, when I come on live, I just fiddle around a bit until I get things right. I think that's about right, really. So I hope you're all well. And also, when it's live, the picture's always a little bit kind of smoky, and it's not very clear, and sometimes we get interruptions with connection, so please be aware of that. I try to be as professional as I can be. Okay. Hello there, Ocean. How are you? Lovely to see you. So while we're waiting for people to come, just to explain to you, if you are new to this channel, I am an intuitive empath. I pick up on energies. Some people would call that a psychic or mediumship. I don't, because I'm an empath, I never see myself as being that good. So I generally say that I'm an empath with this gift of picking up on energies. That's the way that I would explain this. And I use tools which are secondary to what I do. So I use cards, and I've got everything here, and to be able to use. I won't make too much racket with the bell. Sometimes I ring my bell, which I like to use to clean the energies and before, but I did give it a good kind of bell earlier on, so can't go up, stand here all day ringing the damn bell, waking up the neighbours, when I've already done that today. I don't need to clear out energies every kind of 30 minutes. So I hope you are well, guys. Thank you for coming. Let me know where you are in the world. I always like to know where you are, and comment, come on the live chat, and share and subscribe. Okay. So, and buy me a pot of tea if you wish. Thank you, Ocean. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. And hello there, Anastasia Enchanted. What a wonderful, beautiful name. May I please have a love reading? Do you see a new relationship entering my life very soon? Well, I don't tend to do big general readings on here. It's generally very short, quick kind of answers. If you like to, if you want to give me a question, then that's fine. But I guess I can pick up there, Anastasia, your question. I will pick that up. Let me look at this. So, may I have a love reading? Do you see a new relationship coming into my life soon? So, what I will do, and I don't normally do a full blown general kind of love reading, okay, but I can do a short one. That's not a problem. So, just to let you know, guys, that if you do ask a question, I don't have any system here where it's one person after the other. You don't have to, you don't kind of get a ticket and wait in the queue. I kind of pick out very kind of randomly what kind of stands out to me. And also when you give to me, I'm giving to you, I'm sharing my gift with you, okay? So that would be lovely, as somebody has just said there, that they've subscribed and they've liked and they've asked a question. Isn't that beautiful, that actually that you're giving to me and I'm giving back to you? Very simple thing to do. If you'd like to buy me a pot of tea or a cup of tea, please do. That's in the description box at the bottom. I will come directly to you if you do that. Otherwise, it's very much kind of ad hoc. Okay, so thank you for the likes, the shares, and you know, that is so lovely of you to do that. Thank you. So I'm going to look at this I've got some space here actually. So actually, let me get rid of that. You can actually see me place the cards here, and so let's have a look. And I am shuffling them. I can't sit here right up here with my hands shuffling them. You'll have to trust me that I am shuffling them, and I'm picking out ad hocly. So let's have a look. Anastasia. Let's have a look. A new relationship for you. Is that I'm going to send you one actually. Always be careful what you wish for, but I will send you. I'm going to ask the universe, Anastasia, to actually send you someone. Okay. Can we send someone from the universe? Well, not directly from the universe, but the energies. Can we send someone for Anastasia? This little picture here on here. Someone absolutely beautiful, but inside and out, body and soul. Can we send somebody to Anastasia, enchanted? And let's see, it's difficult to kind of pinpoint. Well, you subscribed to me and you liked, so I'm going to send you something from the universe if possible. If I can do that for you, I will. So can we please give to, I want to give my love to Anastasia and send her someone absolutely beautiful inside and out. So okay, well, I don't know whether you've thought about this, but I get this card here, which is the Stork card. The Stork card is very much, it can mean a birth of a child, news, good news, but it also can also mean that you may have to travel, and you may have to travel for work. Okay, so this is indicating that someone will be sent to you. Either they're going to come to travel to you, to your work, or you are going to travel to their work. Okay. If you're not working, be you getting a job away, and this is where you will actually meet this person, is in the workplace, but it's like they're a new person. It's like a new face. a newcomer, a visitor, somebody traveling from. Okay, so okay, can we have more kind of information about this person for Anastasia? So let's have a look. Can we send somebody for her? Well, we don't really want to go into this. I feel that you you may actually put up some kind of brick wall to prevent yourself from being hurt and bitten again, because I get serpent snaky. I'm not saying this new guy is a snake, but it's like be careful of your thoughts of this gentleman. I'm going to put them there, okay. Anastasia, you're a little bit frightened, and I feel that you need to do a little bit of healing work there to heal yourself, because when this person does arrive, you may see them as a little bit of a snake when they're probably putting up this facade that they are a bit of a snake when they're not. I think they are projecting this out too, because they want to look as if it's all very, it's the mask that you wear. It's the mask that you wear at work, and when you get home from work, you take it off, and it's that mask that's not very appealing. And this guy, he may wear a mask and act very kind of a little bit arrogant maybe, and it's a little bit off-putting. But when this person only does this because they put on an act that's how they cope with getting through their working life. And so you may think this of this person at the beginning, but they will see you, if you're there talking to them, and they are putting on this bravado of being a little bit kind of protective. We've all seen it, haven't we, in the workplace. I would deliberately not play that game, because you're looking for, you are looking for a serious relationship, a serious loving relationship. So you don't want to get into kind of, you're going to put on a mask, they're going to put on a mask, and we'll just pretend, this is all fake. So if that does happen, and you've seen that this person is attracted to you, but they tend to act in this way when they are around you, I would see that as a little bit insecure. And take off your mask, your hats, if you wear a hat for work, a hat that you play different roles, and actually show yourself to this person without the hats, without the mask, and for protection. So yeah, because at first I feel when you meet this guy, you may automatically think to yourself, don't automatically, just because they're acting a fool, that they're not the right person for you. I think, oh, I can't be dealing with this, like mind games and all this kind of thing, because I feel this person underneath all of this is quite sweet. I feel they come across as quite unbearable. And really what this is protection. It's protection, because they've also been hurt too. So there is someone there coming in, and I don't want to do a full blown out reading for you, Anastasia. I think that's private to you. So there will be, I get a work, but at first you're not attracted to this person. but it's like seeing underneath the bravado, and actually getting to know this person before you actually. And I think then after you get to know them a little bit more, you may be, yeah, I feel that you'll be in pursuing a relationship with them. But that's for anybody of us here. If we're looking for a relationship and you like someone and you're seriously want to invest in that person, then take off that mask, take off that hat, and be transparent. And actually, don't be fake. Don't put on any kind of screwed up face or any kind of pretense. Just be who you are, and show who you are inside, and then they will not be frightened to also show who they are. Who they truly are. Okay. So yeah, there you go. So my readings do go quite deep. So if any of you are interested in a personal reading, give me an email. It's sixsensetarot@gmail.com. Okay. Um, yeah. So yeah, that's as far as I can go with that reading, but quite interesting. So let's have a look here. Going back to let's have a look here. Hi there. And thank you again. Thank you for subbing and liking. Just that act of kindness is really, I really appreciate it. I really do. So hi everyone. Hi Queenie Dean. How are you? Hi Rachel. And hi Shelby. And like I said, it's whatever jumps out at me and I'm drawn to the question, is what I will answer in this live session. Okay, I can't answer everyone's question here. Ocean, let's have a look. Thank you, Ocean, for, I think you said you subbed and like to. Thank you. I have a feeling there are people talking about me at school. Okay, so are people spreading rumors about me? I think what all I can say, Ocean, is to not really take it too seriously, because I feel it can be quite upsetting when you feel that you are not being accepted in a group or something like that. It not only just happens at school, it happens all of your life, and you kind of get used to dealing with situations where you get people who gossip about you. Your own family can talk about you behind your back, and your own family can gossip about you, and then the next day it's not mentioned because nobody is bothered about it. The next day, tomorrow may be different. And I certainly remember at school, and you probably also, this rings a bell with you, Ocean, is that you'll feel like they're gossiping one day, and then the next day when you go back to school, it's a totally different atmosphere, totally different kind of day, and you find that you've forgotten about yesterday when that happened. Okay. I do feel that you've got some bullies at your school, and I don't feel that you're wrong. I don't think it's you. I don't feel that you're paranoid or anything like that. I just feel that you're noticing that people do gossip and they do talk about. Not everybody is like loyal, and this is some kind of learning curve that we actually learn in our lifetime. That and to let it wash over us, The only thing that is difficult is when it's your blood and when it's your family that do this, I feel that's unforgivable because it's difficult. It's hard enough when, you know, it happens at school or at work, or you know, when you come home to family, you expect to be supported from that, not actually joining in with that to make you feel even, you know, lousier, because you know, you need to go home and you need to be able to have very supportive family, and when you've not got that, that is difficult. That is more difficult, I feel. I feel when you are betrayed and talked about and gossiped about by your own blood, I think that's a big betrayal. Um, so So I would say they possibly do. I don't feel that you're paranoid. I feel that there is a little bit of a bullying culture at your school. Do not take it seriously. It happens. It happens in life, and if you feel that, and people do spread rumors. They spread rumors. They're not true. You end up with this great big label on you that you are this type of person, and you did this when you were a teenager, or you did this or you did that, and it's not true. Um, we all go through this, you know, we all get accused of crimes we never did. And you know, you could be blue in the face, you know, I never did that. This has just been spread about me, and I have never been had that thought in my mind, and I've never even given that any energy. And I think what you have to do is to not give it energy. Do not give it energy. Um, it's also jealousy too. Girls together, you know, they get jealous, and especially if you're attractive, pretty girl. Um, I had it at school. I got bullied at school. I got bullied at school, and I I got pushed from pillar to post, and I had rumours spread that were not true, and it's horrible. It is horrible. I think yeah, I think in most of the years at school there was always somebody who wanted to push you around, um, and that's the way it is, and unless you need to speak to someone about it, please do. Make sure you speak to someone that this is upsetting you and it's affecting you, and you're a bit concerned that it may be bullying. But if you've just heard this and you've heard that this is gossip and rumours, and I can imagine I had the same too at school. I would literally just ignore it. And like they say, ignore it. And it's difficult. It is difficult to ignore. But um, I just feel it happens at school. I do, and not to take it too seriously. In fact, if you just act as if you don't really care, and that you're not that bothered, um, um, you can, you know, it, the way, look, the way that I put up with this, I got bullied to hell when I was at school. Um, I even felt as if I had been, you know, when men say that they're emasculated because of bullying or bullying by girls, or I felt like I didn't feel like a female because, well, although I am, but they pretty much, kind of bullied me to make me feel as if I was a bad person, that I was, and bullying's terrible. I've even been bullied on this platform. I've been bullied on here. There are just some horrible people out there. And the way to do it is just to keep going and ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. Okay, that is the way to deal with bullies. Okay. And I would love to help you. And if you do, like I said, anyone that wants a reading, please, give me an email, sixsensetarot@gmail.com. The only way to deal with this, my love, is just to try to, as if it doesn't bother you. If somebody says, "Oh, you realise they've said that about you," then you can just laugh your head off and say, "Wow, isn't that amazing?" when it's not true, and just, it's life. Okay, it's life, Ocean. Can you look into why they are gossiping? It's petty. It's petty. I don't even feel it's worth kind of why they're doing this. People just do it. They just do it because why do they gossip? Why do people gossip, guys? Why do people gossip? If you want to make a donation, or you want to buy me a pot of tea, you can either do it at the link in the description box. There's a link that takes you to PayPal, or you can actually do a super chat. Okay, not a problem. But thank you if you're thinking about doing that. Thank you so much. Why do people let's carry on with Ocean and try to help Ocean. Why do people gossip, guys? Can somebody explain to it doesn't matter what they're gossiping about, it's why people gossip. People gossip because it's entertaining. People gossip because what it does, it brings a group together. It kind of connects people together in a very kind of shallow way. It's very shallow. It's very low vibrational. And I never got myself a cup of tea. I did get myself a cup of tea, but I think I've left it over there. Never mind. I was going to have a little sip of tea there. So please, anybody know why people gossip? It's usually blanket, worldwide, why people gossip. And it's because they're very small-minded. It makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel good, but they're so sad. It's sad, really, that, you get these old fishwives that gossip about that really pretty young girl down the street who's just got pregnant. Oh, it's terrible. What a little hussy she is. I think it's terrible. She's only 15 or 16 and she's, they're bitter and bittered, horrible people who do that. I don't gossip. Actually, do I gossip? Maybe I do. Maybe we all gossip sometimes, and I think it's people socialize through gossiping. They they socialize. It brings a group together. It's entertaining, and that's why they do it. They also gossip sometimes if they're jealous of you. Yes, you've got something that they've not got. They will, put in a little bit of a jibe, and it usually illuminates that they feel threatened or jealous of you. No, yes, that's right, Prussia. They don't have anything better to do. I mean, I've been persecuted over gossips. I've been persecuted over gossips. And so many untruths that have been said, you know. Oh, she sleeps with anything. She'll sleep around, and she's had all of this village, you know, and you've not slept with anyone. You know, you've not had sex with anyone. In fact, you've not had sex for like the last 15 years, but you're accused of being the village kind of bike, you know. What creates this? Well, you get groups of women that are jealous, and they want to make you look less than them. So they gossip and they put you down, and they make you look like some kind of slapper, and when you're not, you're probably a virgin. And you know, I remember somebody saying something about me, some jealous bitch. You know, I'd not had a relationship, well, not a sexual relationship for about. I purposely did this because I wanted to live life live life without the interference of that. I wanted to feel free from that for a while, and you know, 8 years goes by, and I'd not, but didn't stop these gossips saying the complete opposite. Oh, her. Oh, she just comes here to pick up a guy, you know, um, for the night. I've had that. I remember actually it was in Greece when I was over in Greece. Oh, she comes here every year to pick up some guy. And I'd not been with anyone for about 8 years. And they make stories up because they're jealous. They're jealous, or they feel that you're better than them, and they just want to drag you to their status, to their level. And what you do is laugh it off, you know, laugh it off, and say, you know, I've been celibate for 10 years, yet I come here, and I pick up guys, and you know, I'm sleeping around really. So you know, we all get gossiped about. It's how you deal with it, Ocean. It's how you deal with it. The way to deal with it is just deny it. Say, oh my God, that's so rubbish, and laugh at it. Most of us, most of us women, and I still get gossiped about now. I have other channels that gossip about me. I have Twitter, you know, a group on Twitter that go around gossiping about me. All these untruths that are not true, you know, that I'm after everybody's money, and I'm a con merchant and all this kind of thing. Why would they say that? They would only say that if you are an honest person and you are loyal to your community. It's laughable, it really is. And you are authentic, and you're real, and you're a real person, you're genuine. They only start spreading these rumors because they're jealous of your authenticity. So it's like, oh, she's a con person. She's asking for money. She's doing this. She is a fraudster, you know, and they just make you look like dirt. And what do I do about that? Well, what I do is I just allow them to continue to gossip, and this three-ring circus here behind my back. And it used to get to me. It used to get to me. I used to get really upset by it, because that is totally the opposite to who I am. People who know me, truly know me, know that I'm not like that, you know. And you get what you see here. So, look, guys, please give Ocean some kind of advice here. Don't take it on board, my love. You know, this has been going on from the beginning of time. I was watching a documentary of this girl who got pregnant, and she got pregnant at 16. They called her a whore and a prostitute, and she'd only slept with him a couple of times, and he ran off and left her pregnant. She was sent away to this nunnery where they were so cruel to her and whipping her and all this kind of thing. She gave birth to this child all alone with no painkillers. They took the child off her, and they sent this child to America, and the whole of her town, she felt so ashamed. The whole of her town shamed her for doing that, gossiped about her, stood on their doorsteps gossiping about, about her. She sleeps around, she has sex with everyone, she even got pregnant. She started having sex at like 12 years old. What a little slapper, when it's not true. It's not true. So had her child took off her, had her child took off her. Oh, such an unfit woman, such an unfit woman. She had her child took away from her. Yeah, possibly took it off her for no reason. Yeah, well, listen, this is how gossip can go. People have been in terrible situations over gossip, my love. And I'm sending you lots of healing. And I got bullied like crazy at school, always talking about me, got beaten up, you name it. Yeah, the self-righteous are so. It's the ones that I've actually done things. It's the ones that have. I mean, me myself, I don't drink very much. I like to have a little drink at Christmas, and I like the odd glass of wine, but that's about it. But I've been accused of being an alcoholic because I just enjoy a glass of wine once a week. Um, and and because I'm enjoying myself out with friends, I'm called, oh, she's out every week, her running around the town, grabbing any bloke she can get. um I I could go on and on and on. At school, I got beat up every day. At the end of, I had the bully waiting for me down the road when I got off the bus, and just to walk, I couldn't get away from it because there was no way around it but walking past this bully. And she used to fight with me every single night. I'd got my cookery in my basket, really proud, taking it home. And she grabbed hold of my hair and swung me around, and my basket went flying in the middle of the road. And all my cakes that I'd made in cookery class went all over the road. All the cars ran over it, and one day, I mean, I had to go past. She waited for me. She was above me. She was older than me. And I had to walk past her every single day at school. I used to dread walking home. I'd be I'd be on the bus, I'd be at school all day just dreading walking past this bully. And I remember ripping my hair out, ripping my hair out and knocking, knocking my glasses across the road, slapping me across the face. And I remember this woman coming and actually telling this girl to stop it and leave me alone because she was so nasty. I can't tell. I've got a string of things I could tell. I remember walking. I mean, it would be classed as abuse these days. I remember walking across the schoolyard and somebody ripping my shirt open, and I'd only just started wearing bras, and ripping the buttons off to see what my bra looked like. It was a boy. I was, I'd never experienced boys back at that time. So, and they, it's so. I just think it was tough back then. There was no kind of. I mean, it's anybody from that era, but you was just told to stick up for yourself. There was none of this. There was none of this at schools where it could affect your mental health. Nothing like that when I was at school. Nothing. So, hey ho. So, we've all been there. Anyway, Ocean, you're probably sick of me taking over the conversation and telling you about myself when you wanting advice. I hope that's helped you, my love. And I hope you don't feel alone now that, you're not on your own. There's many people here that's been through that. I'm sure if they'd admit it. It's been about half an hour since I've been ranting on. I'm sorry. I thought that'd be a good subject to talk about. Anybody can help Ocean there. Poor girl. I know where you're coming from, my darling. So let's get along here. Thank you for giving advice to Ocean, and let's continue. It's all cyber behind. You see, we have cyberbullying now. I used to get beaten up on the street, my love. Yeah, not cyber, although that's hard, Yeah. So let's continue. Let's pull out another question here. Hi, everyone. Yeah, Debbie Pop. You had guy friends because girls were just so mean, then they were bad because I was friends with their boyfriends. It's not react. I think the best way that is just to crack a joke, just to try to make the bully laugh, and if it's cyber, just ignore it. Just block them and ignore them, and report it because you can report it these days. Okay. So you've got why they are gossiping. I think everybody's answered that for you. Okay. So Shelby, hi Shelby. Let's have a look at yours. Let's have a look. Do I have a chance to win Capricorn? W. Capricorn W contest? What does that mean? Can you kind of rephrase that? I don't know what that means to win Capricorn W contest. I don't know what that means. Let's have a look. Okay, hi, Miriam. Why did Mohammed text back what no when I text him, can we talk? Okay, okay, I don't know what that means about the Capricorn. Sorry about that. When he said no, when you can we when you text him to ask if we can talk, he said no. I think he's just playing there with you. I feel when we kind of take on board when somebody says no, especially when you're saying, can we talk in a very kind of honest, transparent way? You're saying, is it possible we can talk? And the guy will say something like, no, no, I don't want to talk, no. Um, I wouldn't say most guys, but some guys um, don't grow up and they don't like to take risk if anything in a relationship goes wrong. Um, so when it gets to the point of sitting down and talking through this like grown adults, these types of guys who don't kind of grow up will say, when you say as an adult, as a grown up, can we talk? Can we talk this through? And they say no. That's because, you know, a grown ass kind of person, an adult would say, yeah, fine. When was you thinking about getting together and talking about this? Um, that'd be good. That's what a grown would do. A man child would say no. So I think that's your answer why he said no. Okay. And then you need to ascertain whether you want a relationship with someone who's not got a grown-up head on his shoulders and is capable of sitting down and talking about grown-up things. You know, so yeah, that's something you need to. That would be so frustrating because if you ignore those red flags, you will end up in a relationship with someone where you're doing all the chasing and they're saying no, 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 and they have all the power in the relationship. And you will end up trying to sit down and have a grown-up conversation as like adults would have, and they would just say no. So look, because I would see that as a red flag. If I wanted to talk to someone and they said no, then I would say, well, I think if we can say, can we talk next week then, or can we plan to meet up to talk about this? And they're not grown up enough to say, well, okay, we can make plans to meet up. But just saying no just is a big red flag to me. It's a big red flag. Um, so I think I feel that that's your answer to that. Why he said no. Okay. So thank you, everyone, and massive red flag. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not good, is it? If somebody just said no, 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 then I think I would say, well, I can't take this person seriously. Okay. Okay. So let's have a look. Just one more question. And like I said, if anybody does want to have personal reading, you can give me an email, sixsensetarot@gmail.com, and I will tell you how much that costs. It's not that expensive, um, and we can explore your situation a bit deeper. Um, And we'll just pull out one more here. Unless, did it end in good terms? If not, that's probably why he said no. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Yes. Yeah, forget him. Um, if somebody said that to me, if I said, "Can we talk?" And they said no, like that, then I think, and then if I kind if it did end on bad terms, or it was my fault, or I told them I didn't want to see them again, and I was the one that hurt that person and maybe threw them out of the apartment, or something like that, and then I rang them up and said, "Can we talk?" and they said no, I would understand that. And I wanted that person, I wanted to rekindle that relationship. I would I'd give that person space, and say, well, whenever I'd like to talk to, whenever you would like to talk, I'm here, and just leave it there, and don't expect a phone call back, don't expect an email back, just leave it. And don't wait for them to call either, just get along with your life, um, and leave it there. That's what I would do. So let's have a look here. Yeah, repeat the cycle. Yeah, that's another thing you have to look for, is, that wash cycle, isn't it? Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's, be careful of that, because they go, come back, that kind of thing. Um, Okay, I'm going to answer one more, which is Julie Romo. My son is a disabled veteran. What kind of work will he end up doing? Um, I'm seeing that he's in a wheelchair. I know he could be disabled in any ways, and I don't know. He could, his arms. He may not have arms. He may not have hands, but I feel he's in a wheelchair. I feel it's his legs that have been affected here, Julie. I may be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm picking up with your son. He was very tall, and he is very tall, and he's quite athletic too. Um, I think he would like to actually get into some sports, and in power kind of sports, um, because he's not in a wheelchair. Okay, sorry, he's not in a wheelchair. Um, he's disabled. Okay, I've got excuse me. Okay, I got that wrong. Able, then it's something to do with his mobility. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And is it his mobility? Because I do possibly in the future. Um, oh, PTSD. Okay. Well, I got mobility coming through there, and with the word mobility coming through, that it was physical mobility. It could have been, the energy that came through there. It could have been mental, mobility. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie Pop. You're welcome. I love doing this. I do. I love doing this. I would say that, okay, what came through, I'll tell you the energy that came through there is being kind of not able to do things, not able to do things, and being kind of frozen, and I got kind of immobile. So I automatically felt that it was his mobility, his ability to walk. Now, okay, he's back. Well, yeah, he's got a back. It could be that too. It could be because of the mobility of his back. I did get physical. I must admit, I did get physical. Uh, he's frozen in life. Yes, that did come through, and I tried to put that together because I get energies coming quickly, and I get he's frozen. Um, he's immobile, but I feel it's more mentally, yeah, frozen, immobile, too scared to do things. Okay. Um, I also get the sports as well. That still comes in here. He is quite if you kind of can get into competitive kind of sports in some way, that suits him, where he's part of a team. I feel that will bring him out a little bit of his PTSD. Um, yeah, that's. I feel he's what I'm getting here is that he needs to have a lot more therapy before, because I don't feel that he can cope with stressful situations. It kind of triggers him, and I guess that's where I get the immobility. It stops him from doing things, and uh, what kind of work can he? I feel that he needs a lot more therapy. I think this is why you're asking me about your son and what can he do now. He's got this. Now he's he has had this acquired this PTSD, because I still feel he needs a lot more therapy. Yeah, I do hope too that he just everything does, but I think it's a long process. Um, I'm getting 5 years before he feels like he's brave enough to actually take on a job. Um, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. The kind of job he will not be able to take too much stress on, but I do get him helping people, possibly people who've also suffered, because he knows what it's like he's experienced this, so he's able to share his experiences. Um, yeah, I get in a helping role, advisory role. I feel it could be through physical sports, some kind of expression, um, for PTSD sufferers. I feel it could be a good kind of support person. I don't know what they call those people. I get something in health, There you go, Julie. There you go. I get something in health. I'm trying to pull this through. I'm trying to pull this through, and I get something in health that he can help other veterans. Yeah, there you go. You've answered the question there. It's something to do with helping them get through to the point that he's also been through that process. And I get it surrounding sports. I get like basketball, but I don't know if it's basketball. But I get like a ball and like throwing it up into a net kind of thing. And I think it's like team playing and group sessions kind of thing. I like a specialist unit. Um, yeah, like a specialist kind of hospital. Yeah, that's what I get. I think that's the way things go. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. What an interesting Ask Me Anything show. And you know, this is the one thing that I love to do. My nose seems to itch like crazy, you know, like that Bewitched. And her nose, she twiddles her nose like that. My nose itches when I get these energies that come through. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for coming to this live show. And as much as I have enjoyed helping you. Okay, I love helping you guys. I love helping people, that genuine people who are asking for my guidance and where I can help you on your journeys. Okay, and it's something I realise this is and always has been my calling. As you know, I've been a nurse for many years, and I think I am just a pure empath that just loves to help others. So I'm just saying thank you so much. I've just loved doing what I love to do, and I hope it's helped you. And please also put your comments in the comments section. If you're on catch up, put your comments in the comments section of any experiences that you went through that you might want to share here, because it's a very complex, intricate, kind of complex, you know, labyrinth that we live in this life, isn't it? And if we can share that experience to help each other, I think that's wonderful. I really do. I just love all of you. I just want to give you all a big hug, okay? And take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And love you lots, okay? Lots of kisses. I love you lots. And I have got another I'm going to upload. I do cover readings on the royal family and celebrities, and I also do this, which I love doing. I love helping with my intuitive energies. So I'm going to upload another one this evening, which is for you guys to enjoy. Okay, so if you do enjoy my readings, and like I said, if you want your own personal private reading, come to me. We can have a Zoom chat. Please give me an email, sixsensetarot@gmail.com. Also, buy me a pot of tea or a cup of tea if you would like to. That helps my channel too. Like, subscribe, whatever way you can give back to me. I can keep giving back to you, okay? Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. My lovely community. And bye for now. Bye-bye.